Here's why they call me the ghost. I'm half alive, half dead, and when it's beef, I bring all of the
All right, we are here with the internet's favorite show. We are here with...
I'm sorry, it's Styles P Day today.
It's Styles P Day today?
I'm declaring it.
Why is it Styles P Day?
Styles P don't give a fuck about fighting police, that's why.
What happened with Styles P?
All right.
What are you going on a bender in Mount Kisco or something?
No. So it looked like it was outside the location for Juices for Life.
Okay.
In Yonkers.
Yeah.
And there was some.
Fun fact: I've never been. Heard it's really good.
You've never been?
No, I've never been.
You got to go get you a bark shot, dog.
A bark shot.
A bark shot.
A bark shot.
Yeah.
Does it turn you into a dog?
No, it's a shot of bark.
Oh, so they blend up bark.
They don't blend it. I think it's like I don't know how they make it.
So they just take a Yonkers tree and they just break that. Or does Styles P, like, is that why he has his property, like, upstate, so he can grow his own trees for the bark? Maybe he imported. That sounds like some rapper shit. That's some rapper shit, right? Like, I'm going to import tropical trees to my crib to grow them for my bark shots.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never had a
bark.
I haven't found a bark shot outside of his juice bar. All
right, I was about to say.
He's the only he's the only juice bar I've been to where I found a bark shot.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, maybe I didn't look hard enough.
Yeah.
But no, Styles P looked like he was saving some woman who was being manhandled by police in front of his shop.
Was she black?
Of course. Of course she was black. She appeared to be gay, and one of the bystanders was all right.
Well,
let me tell this better.
Well, see, here's the thing. We have in the black community a lot of people that studs, right? Which is
this is where it was worse. This is what happened. All right, let me break this down.
What's up?
Because
a lot of people.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
All right,
but it's like I think. Even that is a step up from what was said. All right, so listen, man.
We gotta walk you there.
Yeah, we gotta walk you there. Like you have no idea, like how much you like you weren't jumping the gun because it's like that's like a negative thing, I guess, is jumping the gun. Yeah. You're just, I guess you were ahead of your time on that one. Because let me break down the story to you.
Definitely.
So look, no. When you hear the story, you'll understand. Okay, so there's a girl on the floor. She's getting tackled. It appears that she got tackled off of her scooter because there's like a scooter like right behind her, right?
City
now, no, not the city scooter. Like, the Bronx Yonkers scooter. You know what I'm talking about?
Gotcha.
If you're not from the Bronx or Yonkers, or anywhere of those like uptown type areas, Mount Vernon, maybe even a New Row. You know what I'm saying? Like a Bronx adjacent, I consider New Row, right?
Yeah.
The new thing, uptown New York, is basically like mopeds, like the ones that the British dudes used to ride around on.
Well, I was gonna say French. For the French niggas, the best business.
Yeah, but New York niggas, business. We swag everything out. So we put like giant speakers on the back of ours and shit. Mm-hmm. And like it, everybody in New York's got like a suspended license. They got to put a car in their man's name. Insurance is crazy. So this is the new thing: is everybody's going and grabbing these mopeds. Like if you've been in anywhere uptown or in Lower Westchester,
well, yeah, you don't need a license for one.
You don't. You can sell weed on it. You can do a drive-by on it.
Some of them don't even take gas. Some of them are like electric.
The ones I be seeing are the gas ones.
Yeah, of
these
course.
Niggas be out on them. Like,
of course.
You'll fuck around, hop on the highway, see a
nigga on there. But I saw a nigga with an electric skateboard. It bugged me out. Like he was going up the hill with the board. I was like, I forgot those things existed.
That sounds like such a dangerous thing.
That is so against God.
Yeah, it's against God. It's also mad dangerous. Like I hope you really get hurt on that electric skateboard. Like, I be scared of what I say now because now I'm at the age where it's like I'm not the young one in the family. And it's like one of my little cousins might end up with an electric skateboard. But, like, yo, listen, man. Stay the fuck off them shits. Like, you deserve to get hurt on one of them bum-ass shits. Like, just ride a regular skateboard. But back to the story. So, no. Not even back to... So, the fact that people be riding these mopeds and throwing the big speakers on the back of them...
Definitely.
Eric Adams has been cracking down on shit like, driving mopeds on the sidewalk and loudspeakers. Like, I saw a post online, and it was just like...
I'm still seeing motherfuckers smoking hookah and driving. Crack down on that. Crack down on that. All right, Eric Adams? Crack down on that. Smoking hookah and driving.
You know, but I think Eric Adams is smoking hookah and driving, so he don't want to make it hot for himself. No. But I seen a post online. It was like the Bronx precinct, and it was like a fucking, what was it? Like a sidewalk full of speakers, just giant speakers. Like, this is what we got today. Like, the speakers was laid out like they was bricks, and it's like, it's mad funny because some of them look like, yeah, that was OD, but the other ones are just the ones that are like this big that got like the LED lights in them, and it's like, yo, that's nothing I like about the Bronx though. Is like, it's still that part of New York where, depending on what neighborhood you walk into, you're gonna know because you're gonna hear music.
Yep.
Like my dad said back in the day, like when you would walk through the city, you would know what neighborhood you were in by the music that you heard playing.
Definitely.
Like if you heard the Spanish music, you would know, all right, this is the Puerto Rican neighborhood. You heard hip hop, you knew like, okay, this is the black dude's neighborhood. If you heard
Carry On My Wayward Son, you know you're in the wrong neighborhood.
You knew you were in Hell's Kitchen.
Man.
You knew you was gonna get jumped and fucking Daredevil was gonna come save you.
You hear Leonard Skinner, boy, just better start running.
So basically, like, there's girls on the floor tackled in front of Styles P's juice bar.
Okay.
She has a moped like about 2 feet away from her.
Okay.
I believe that this is a result of them cracking down on the moped and speaker thing.
All right.
I think it's basically like the updated version of the stop and frisk. And they are manhandling the shit out of this girl, right?
Scoot and boot.
Yeah, so Styles P pulls up and he starts yelling at the cop. He tells the cop, "You're a whole bitch."
A whole bitch. Not a half bitch. Not a quarter bitch.
A whole bitch. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because this is how many times Styles P said it. A whole bitch. You're a whole dog. You're a whole bitch. You scared too. And Styles P was giving it up. You know what I'm saying? Man. Now, this was so funny is like the other girl that was recording, Styles is like, keep recording, right? And she's like trying to stand up for the girl, but she's doing it so wrong.
Yeah.
She's like, y'all only fuck with dykes. You was down at the river fucking up another dyke. Like, that's crazy. Like, y'all only beat up dyke bitches. And it's like, she's trying to stand up for this woman on the ground that appears to be gay. But, like, black people, like, our hood community is so far behind on, like, PC culture. Like, the girl on the floor is looking confused. She don't know if she wants to be helped or if she wants to tell her, stop calling me dyke. So it's like, that's what I meant by like, you were ahead of your time, because I'm like, that's exactly where I was leading to.
Exactly. Like, I learned about a stud, you know, very, very early, because I was like, I had to know. I'm like, it's not quite nigga, not quite bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, somewhere in between that. Oh, a stud? That's what that's called? All right. Okay.
Well, that's where I was getting to. Do they want to be called dyke, stud? Like, is that
that is the well-known nomenclature for that. I'm sure. I'm positive.
With his vocabulary, what's the nomenclature?
The nomenclature is just the vocabulary associated with that particular thing. Like, everything has its own nomenclature.
I'm not laughing at your word, right?
Yeah.
I'm laughing at how ignorant you could be, and then like you justify it by using like, yo, bro. No, I hate this about this nigga, bro. Not right now. But like when we be arguing, like I hate that shit. I'm like, my nigga, you making an ignorant ass point. No. Don't pull out a word I never heard just to make it seem like this is coming from an educated place, my nigga. Like, don't do that. Like, he's like, this nigga's a stud dyke, bitch dyke nomenclature.
Yes, yes.
I love you.
Yes, that's how everyone should talk. I'm sure that is how the greatest thespians spoke. Alright? Like, they spoke in great poetic terms, but every now and again, they call someone a bitch.
They call someone a nigger. That's what the people that created the English language was calling it. Like, word up. Like, them niggas was racist.
Hey, listen. Everybody got their words for niggas.
But yeah, so Styles P, man, he came, he saved the day. He was getting in their face. He was letting them know, yo, that niggas ain't from here. This is YO. You know what I'm saying? And I love Styles because it's like, you know, not only is he running a juice bar and giving back to the community and saving the community people from being manhandled, but he's still like Styles P about it. You know what I'm saying? And this doesn't surprise us.
No, not at all. No, it does. You know why it doesn't surprise me? Because this seems very like Styles P's been here before. Like, you know what I mean? he was ultimately way too comfortable cursing at a cop while someone was getting arrested. I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like every black person's probably been in a situation like that if you've grown up in a particularly urban area. Like you may not be cursing out the cop, you might be like, damn, 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 you ain't gotta do him like that. You ain't gotta do word. Four cops, word. Oh, y'all niggas is really bored, huh? Y'all niggas is really bored, huh? Every black person has done that. Yes. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you niggas must be really bored, huh? 5 cops, huh? What, my man hustling cigarettes, huh? Come on, man.
You need the National Guard for this crack pipe. But but Styles P looked like every black person done that, but Styles P looked like he waiting for them type of opportunities. Like Styles P the type of nigga like he only doing the right thing to make his family happy. You feel what I'm saying? So like if he get a justified reason to like really be Styles P, you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the impression I get from the nigga. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like he can't wait for a time to like, and it's not just Styles P. I feel like just like everybody from the hood has had that type of moment with a cop.
Yep.
Everybody from the hood has sat around and waited for their hood shit to be justified. Because, a lot of the times they tell us, like, somebody hit you, hit them back, or if somebody mess with you, you punch them in the face. And that shit works till, like, 5th grade till you start getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. That type of logic only works up to a certain time, and then when you get to a certain age, you start... Certain consequences come with that behavior.
That's a fact.
So it's like, once you get to, like, 11 or 12... You be sitting around and like if something will go down, you'll be thinking in your mind like, I hope this nigga push my aunt so then I could beat him up, be a nigga, and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody waits for that. Yeah, day.
It's sad because then you gotta wait for violence to be perpetrated. You learn the rules of the game. Just like damn, I gotta wait.
I think that's why white people stop calling this nigga because they know like you could beat the shit out of somebody. The cop show you like he called me nigger. Then you're like,
well. Did you have to? You couldn't have just called him Ronald?
Like they must have had a meeting.
Couldn't have just called him Jeff?
You couldn't have just called him Ronald. Yeah, white people must have had a meeting. Like, listen, man, if you call them nigger, they're gonna get acquitted. All right, you got it. You can't call them nigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just started finding other words to say it.
Monkey, my favorite boy.
Yeah, like what's up with boy? Like you feel what I'm saying?
Man,
like, dude,
boy.
I feel like they still sneak in a boy every now and then.
Oh my God.
Like they try to make it seem like that's how they talk to their nephew. So you don't call your nephew boy.
Yeah, listen.
You know what I'm saying? But
what happened to that boy?
This is why like Styles. This is why our rappers is better than y'all rappers. Our rappers is like we not old heads, but we not like the new generation either. We're like in between.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Blueface wouldn't did this.
No.
Blueface wouldn't. No. Matter of fact, this would have been happening in Blueface's house.
yeah. Word up.
This would be content for Blueface.
This would make the Blueface OnlyFans.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out Styles P, man.
Shout out Styles, man.
I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Holiday
serve
Styles.
Juice and serve the police.
Of
you
course.
Know what I'm saying? But
yeah, man.
What'd you do last week, man?
Well, I was about to say, man, back to the introduction, man. Welcome to First in the Month show, man.
Mm-hmm,
you already know First in the 15th, and we never miss ever. We know we don't miss ever. Except for when I'm trying to be with your girl that I miss.
First in the 15th, we hear like your government check, man. What'd you do last week, Chris?
Yo, what I did last week, I seen Thor. Love and Thunder. Alright, I seen Thor, Love and Thunder because, man, you already know I'm a superhero boy. You already know I'm a super boy.
You went to go see Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yeah, man, and you know what pissed me off? Oh my God, the thing that pissed me off about Thor, Love and Thunder is that these niggas is constantly trying to sell nostalgia to niggas. Like they started off the movie like just playing off familiar bullshit like Paradise City and motherfucking. What was another song? Fucking what? Sweet Child of Mine and shit. Oh, what is it? Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, the kids that are watching this, they only know this song because you keep perpetrating this bullshit. They're not listening to these songs.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I don't feel bad for
No, they're not listening to this. I assure you.
I don't feel bad for you. You want to know I don't feel bad for
you? Damn it. Why?
Because you want to go see Thor, Love and Thunder. Like, see, this is my problem with... You're my problem with the Marvel Universe.
Oh, I'm your problem? Why?
You're my problem with the Marvel universe.
What's up?
Because it's like they totally got y'all hooked. Like, I'm telling y'all, this shit is not as wavy as niggas make it out to be. And I heard a lot of bad things about Thor. I'm not saying you're saying Thor was wavy.
Of course. Yeah.
But, like, they give you, like, Marvel gives people a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to compare your Marvel problem to, like, illegal betting, right?
Okay.
Because illegal betting, it always starts out with, but it's the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's the culture. It's what we knew. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is the World Series. Oh, this is the championship. It's like, I don't got a problem. I'm going to go see it. It's the same thing with y'all. Like, it's Spider-Man or it's the Adventure. They're all together. I'm going to go see it, right?
Yeah.
There's that illegal better, and then there's the illegal better, like, when all that's over, is like, now you're betting on, like, the college season. It's like that's what Thor Love and Thunder is. Like, I don't want to hear about how you lost money on the college game. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, like, them niggas don't even get paid. I think they just started getting paid. Yeah, but, like, you know, it's like...
They had the petition for that.
Yeah, it's Facts. Like, when you start betting on a sport, you don't even watch that sport. Right, nigga, like, since when you been in the golf? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Thor Love and Thunder is. So, I'm glad they made you sit through... Not even I Heart the 80s, like I did Coke in the 80s volume 2. I'm so happy.
The
like,
Guitar Hero soundtrack.
They just made my... Yeah, the Guitar Hero.
I swear.
I'm glad you had to sit through Guitar Hero Aerosmith, the soundtrack. Like, you feel me? And honestly, like, they're just making it easier for me to make my point. Like, it's like, they're just like, you know what? Marvel's like 2K
But
now.
you know what I'm thinking? Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I'm like, is this like, because it's the cheapest to buy the rights for? Like...
You make a good point.
Yo, and that's what came to my mind, because I'm like, yo, why does every action movie have this shit? Is this like the cheapest to buy?
Every action movie has Welcome to the Jungle.
Right? Is that just the cheapest shit to buy?
And they be putting it in the preview.
And what makes that song so cheap?
Whatever deal they sign. No, you know what it is? I know what it is.
I know what it is.
My honest theory on what it is that Guns N' Roses only has one album.
Word?
Yes, they only got one. They got two.
Yeah.
But they really got one.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, just made Ready to Die. Like,
yo, for real.
They don't even... Life after death for them is questionable.
Yeah, like... No, seriously, I think... And it might not even be two albums. Because if November Rain is not on that first album, that's the only reason why I'll give them two. I think they do got two, because the second one was like a little... I don't remember. But the point is that... You know, they don't have as big of a catalog to keep that price that they have. So if you look at all the licensing that Guns N' Roses does, I mean, you're always going to find like a shitty Guns N' Roses lighter with like, you look at the bottom, someone was putting their cigarettes out with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to find the Guns N' Roses Target shirt. The Guitar Hero Slash on the cover. And like, how many times have we seen an action movie trailer where it ends with the boom, doon, 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 doon. I don't think we should do this. It always ends with that. Like, how many times have we seen that? Niggas use that shit for wrestling. Like, if you WrestleMania, like, welcome to the jungle.
That shit doesn't make any sense.
You know what's fucked up? That's a good song.
Yeah.
Like, and you made it so crystal meth. You know what I'm saying? Without ever using it.
Man, there's been so much cocaine to that song. I don't want to hear it.
It's a good song. It's really a good song. God, I'm not going to lie. But it's just they've done it to death.
Keep it. Keep it.
So, what happened in fucking Thor Love and Thunder? Like,
yo, man, in Thor Love and Thunder, it's actually the introduction of Lady Thor. That's what makes it a love story, you know? And,
I don't even like how they marketed it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know Homegirl was going to be in it. I don't even like watching trailers for shit anymore. I feel like trailers just suck the joy out of every fucking thing now. I'm not going to hold you. But, yeah, man, it was, like I said, it was pretty good. Ghetto ass theater, man. Unfortunately, man, the theater, last 5 minutes of the movie, the sound went off, bro. The sound went off.
You know what? We want to know why? Because they're like, yo, we're not funding this bullshit anymore. Like, you know, this like, I don't even want to hear like, yo, but we're wasting electricity on Thor Love and Thunder.
Listen,
what they do? What happened when the sound went out?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened when the sound came out.
What happened?
They gave niggas free ticket. Hell yeah!
That shit has nothing to do with the sound. Yeah. They were like, yo, bro, I think
he said we need to get more fuckers in here.
No, you know what happened? You know what happened? You said it was a ghetto theater. Them motherfuckers was like, all right.
No, that was just one ghetto auditorium.
Okay. I was gonna say they looked in the crowd, saw X amount of black faces, and was like, I think if we let them continue to watch this and they have to leave after spending money on a shitty movie like this, we're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad Thor
either
Love and
or
Thunder was.
Either or. That sounds like a
Love
good
and Thunder.
That sounds like a good horror movie though. You know,
what?
The Ghettoist Auditorium.
The Ghettoist Auditorium.
The Ghettoist.
Starring you.
Starring me and Lloyd Banks.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I so envy your life.
Why, man?
I so envy your life.
Why?
Cause you had the fucking 2.5 hours to give to Thor Love and Thunder. Like, nah, son.
Man.
This is why you're taking on another job at this podcast.
Yeah.
My nigga, like, yo, what the fuck? Why'd you go see Thor Love and fucking Thunder?
Yeah, man. Because
I'm sorry. This shit is really making me mad right now.
Listen, man. Listen, if I had to choose between this or what else? What was it? What, the Rise of Gru?
You can't show him your tattoo.
The Rise of Gru?
This,
oh, yeah.
See it. He has Spider-Man on his arm.
No, it ain't Spider-Man.
I mean, why did I say Spider-Man? I was thinking of MJ.
Crazy.
I was thinking of your cousin. Bro. Yeah, they got Gambit on him.
Yo,
look how I fucked up. That's how much I don't give a fuck about Marvel now. Y'all have made me hate what I love. Like, I fuck with Marvel.
Yeah.
But fuck y'all movies.
Yeah.
Love and Thunder. Yo, that was just a nigga in the fucking court in the writer's room like, I fucking got it.
Right.
Like, yo.
What is the thing that any politician could do to get your vote, bro? Just a quick question, because I know niggas don't vote. Niggas don't vote. Niggas my age don't vote. Unfortunately, I wish y'all did, but y'all don't. Like, so what is the best thing that a politician could do to get your vote?
I'm gonna need you to do a couple things, right?
Okay, what's up?
First things first, I'm gonna need you to, give out another stimulus.
Give another stimmy.
Give another stimulus out.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need y'all to build Dr. Umar Johnson's school. Like, I'm gonna need him to finally get that funded.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna need you to like
right next to LeBron's.
Right next to LeBron's.
Unity.
And then I'm gonna need you to like call up Diddy and find like a Black Rob song that was like never put out. And then put it out like how they be doing the other niggas that died. You got my vote.
Wow.
You got my vote. My nigga, that's what I need. Like, if I'm just basing off of your tactics alone.
Alright, well, listen, I don't have none of that. Alright, but what I do have in Rhode Island is a chick that will twerk. And the chick who I'm talking about is actually the Rhode Island Senator, Tiara Mack.
I actually saw the video.
Did you see the video?
I saw the video.
Yeah? How you feel about that?
I feel like she got my vote. I feel like if I went to Rhode Island, she would have my vote.
That thing is thangin'.
I mean, I know that's why you would vote. Well, would you vote for her before I even continue?
Oh, no. Definitely not. I've been independent for years.
And what is she?
Oh, she's Democrat.
That is some Democrat shit to do.
It is. It definitely is.
That is some real Democrat shit to do. But
listen, I appreciate it.
No funny shit. I was gonna say I'm not voting because she twerked. Yeah. I'm voting because she black in Rhode Island and twerk. Like, it's already crazy to be.
I don't think she's from Rhode Island. That's the funniest part. That doesn't sound like a Rhode Island.
It sounds like some ATL shit, right?
That's what I'm saying. Sound like some Queen shit.
Do you have to be from somewhere to, like, be the senator?
No, actually, no, you don't. I'm pretty sure you don't. Like,
that's kind of fucked up when you think about it.
It is, isn't it? Right?
That's kind of fucked up.
I can move to Ohio right now and fuck y'all whole shit up.
Like, because I feel like that's gonna somehow turn into like a white man's loophole. Like, you feel me? Like, this is how they're gonna get all the white people in, because like when it comes to like Louisiana.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like a black senator or whatever. Like,
yeah.
But when it comes to fucking, if you had to be from there.
When it comes to Arizona. What about that? Like,
I don't even know. That's like a toss up.
That's what
exactly. I think if white people are allowed to fucking if white politicians are allowed to move to any state they want to and just run, like, I'm not gonna say they're gonna run every state. I just feel like if you had to be from the state, it would diversify things a bit.
Yeah.
Because if we really want to keep it official, like, if you had to be from the state to run for like Congress or Senate, whatever the fuck she's running for, it's like, there'd be like a Native American running Arizona.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? And they would really kick ass and take names, because it's like
I think what I think makes this shit look so bad, right? Like, it's like, because like Sarah Palin, like, they made a movie about her. It's not like she was out there sucking dick on camera. Like, she could have played her cards right, could have had Brazzers, do a deal or whatever, made a spoof. She was like, nah, I'm gonna do this myself.
She's from Alaska, right?
Oh yeah. She is from Alaska. Sarah Palin, Nayland Palin is from Alaska.
So you saying that like basically it's like this gets you mad because
it doesn't get me mad. Shake
well,
it
I
ask.
was saying, what was the correlation with Sarah Palin and?
Well, no, I think that's why it looks bad, right? Because it's her going out of her way to overtly sexualize herself for votes, rather than a studio going, you know what? Let's make her bangable.
Nah, but you want to know what? Sarah Palin had a bigger platform than her.
Yeah.
Whereas this chick, like, she got to get out.
Well, yeah. Well, she was.
You know what it's like creating content.
Oh yeah.
But wasn't she vice president? Wasn't she running for like the vice president?
I don't think she. Yeah, she was someone. I think she was going to be Mitt Romney's vice president. I think.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And she was also in the whatchamacallit. She was also running for president. She was in the primaries, the Republican primaries.
Yeah, so she had a bigger platform. Homegirl got to get it out the mud, like she's
like.
She got to get it out the mud.
She's in the beginning.
Yeah, she's in the beginning stages. And you want to know what?
She
don't need the platform that Palin had and all the stress because either way now she can start her OnlyFans and get her money.
I guess.
Bro, I mean, come on.
I mean, cause listen,
here's
the thing.
You know a girl that is mad local that's getting their OnlyFans.
Nah, but this is why black people can't have shit. Cause it's like AOC got there without having to twerk to get on. Like AOC, she's a representative for the Bronx, I believe. Yeah, she's a state representative for the Bronx. Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, man.
That's the Bronx, though.
This is Rhode Island.
I know it's way harder, my nigga.
No, it's not.
Bro, you know how many white people are in Rhode Island?
The area she represents is mostly black and Hispanic. That's part of the reason I think why she's doing this. It's mostly black and Hispanic people. There's very little white people where she's represented, bro.
I respect it. You want to know why?
I love it.
Because we don't be giving a fuck about this type of shit in the hood.
Yeah.
So when they be like, who you voting for? You know they're gonna be like, the one that twerk.
Twerk.
The one that twerk, my nigga. One that twerk, son.
I'm for twerk team.
She gonna need security and all that.
I want the twerk party. I want to establish the twerk party. I just come out and just shaking ass.
Yeah, and you know she gonna be like the Meg Thee Stallion of this shit, cause it's like every time she get a bill passed, another twerk video gonna come out. So that's how she gonna keep getting her shit passed. Cause niggas be like, nah, I know if we vote for Proposition whatever the fuck, she gonna drop another one.
She gonna drop another one. She might bust it open this time.
She gonna win, and the minute she win the election, she gonna go right on Instagram. Close friends? Question mark.
This is the political equivalent of OnlyFans. Like, listen, 10 votes, you get this video.
Son, I'm saying, I've never been to Rhode Island, and I don't think I'm missing.
You're not.
Well, I mean, hey, it is what it. I mean, what could I say? I want us to be better as a people.
Yeah, listen.
Fuck all that.
I want to see more. I want to see more ass.
Fuck all that.
I want to see more ass. This is how you get my attention. All right, more ass.
I mean,
more ass.
I just respect that you're black in Rhode Island. I'm sorry. Like, how'd you end up there?
Black in Rhode Island.
No, you're black in Rhode Island. In Rhode Island. Like, how'd you end up there as a black person? I know there's a hood in Rhode Island too. Like, I YouTubed it. No, I YouTubed it because I was about to do a booking in Rhode Island. No, for real.
You're like, where are they sending me?
No, I just learned life. So now I've learned there's a hood everywhere. So I just went on YouTube. It was like Rhode Island hood. Mm-hmm. No. I didn't even have to put hood. I put Rhode Island rappers. I know they're gonna show me like whatever their worst block is.
Shake it.
Yeah.
Shake it.
No, because real shit, yo, y'all rappers, y'all all do the same shit. You think about where the worst block in your city is, and you just like, let's go there and shoot the video.
Let's go shoot the video. All right. Homeless man Jenkins, we gonna fuck with. I'm gonna pour the Henny out on him.
You already know the bop.
You already know.
What else we got on the agenda for today, man? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. It's getting crazy. I don't know why I say, man. The violence is getting wild, man. A bodega owner actually just got arrested for defending the store, bro.
For defending the store?
For defending the store, yeah. So
tell me the story.
Yeah, so this is how it happened.
I've been hearing about it, but I don't really know.
Yeah, man. So this is how it happened. A woman, she walks into the store. right? She tries to pay with her credit card, all right? Her credit card gets declined. Now, most people would think that in normal situations that an adult would put out another card and maybe use cash, but this is New York. Alright? And in New York, anything can change in a New York minute. Alright? I've seen people snap for the weirdest shit in New York. And this is just an instance of that. Alright? So she starts spazzing on homie that by the way, this guy's an old dude. He's like 60. Alright? He's an old man. The bodega owner, man. So he's like 60. And she starts spazzing out on him. And the boyfriend actually tries to start fighting the owner. Sorry, he starts fighting the owner. All right, so now this man's 60. All right, now I feel like in certain instances, like you don't have to fight fair, and if you're a 60-year-old man, that fighting fair shit is over.
60 is relative.
60 is relative to how close you are to the ground.
60 is relative. My dad is going to be 60 next year. That is a big motherfucker.
Bro.
I'm shooting him. He tried to fight me. And I've told him.
Yeah, listen.
But continue the story.
Listen. So, yeah, man. 60-year-old man. And they end up fighting. And the boyfriend, he's beating him up. And that 60-year-old man, he stabs him. He ends up stabbing him to death.
With what?
I'm pretty sure he happened to just get his hands on. You know how this is a little bodega secret. Behind every bodega is at least 2-3 weapons. One of them is going to be a gun. The other might be a bat, and the other might be a machete, depending on who is the owner of said bodega. But there's always at least 3.
You saw there was a video of it?
Yeah, there is a video of it.
Did he go behind the counter or what?
What? Homeboy went behind the counter.
To fight him?
Yeah, to fight him.
Oh, amateur mistake.
Yeah.
Amateur mistake. Yeah. Like, everybody knows there's always a weapon behind the counter.
Well, apparently not.
Bro, apparently I've had Ox show me the biggest of Glocks, my nigga.
I'm telling you.
Like,
man.
Chrome joints. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, this is what we got in case a nigga act up.
Yeah.
Continue, though. What happened after that?
Unfortunately, after that, in proper NYPD fashion.
So did the guy live or die?
No, homeboy died.
Rest
homeboy
in
died.
peace.
Yeah, man. He died. And when the police came, they actually arrested homie that owned the shop.
Of course.
Yeah, man. So
I mean,
which is kind of crazy considering that they have video evidence that they can look at, because all this is recorded. Cops could easily just went to the back, saw a recording, and then it's clear that we know what happened, but I don't feel like cops are really incentivized to do their job anymore.
Nah, they gotta at least bring you in.
Right.
Would I want to get brought in? No.
Right.
But hopefully...
Well, there's a difference between getting brought in and being arrested.
No, you gotta get arrested.
Right.
You gotta get arrested. These state charges. State charges is on some, they can do what they want once you get to the court.
Yeah, of course.
It's the Fed charges and shit like that where it's like, nah, nigga, we thought about this already. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
With the state charges, you could even get sentenced to a murder. You could get found guilty for a murder, and the judge can take lenience on your sentence. Like, there's always a minimum sentence or a minimum. If they want to give you parole, if they want to reduce it to manslaughter and give you probation, they could do that.
Yeah.
But on the police end, they gotta at least bring you in and process you. And here's the thing: would I want to be brought in and processed if I was on that end?
Mm-hmm.
No, I also wouldn't want to be dead, and I also wouldn't have attacked them. But
yeah, exactly.
But right, if your defense is that I was defending my life,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
If you get brought in, even if it's for a little bit, and charged, I think if you felt this situation was severe enough to handle it with lethal force, you should feel content with, okay, I'm still here. I can do a few nights in jail.
Hell no.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Hell no.
Easier said than done. But if it has to be done, I think if you really, honestly, truly feel like... Because that's the only reason you would want him to be free anyways, if you felt like you had to do it. Like, that's the only real defense that should be. So if you really feel like you had to do it, I would think that the last thing on your mind is that, you got arrested for it.
Nah, that would still be... Because my whole thing would be, at that point, I'm like, yo, you do realize that I'm a victim of a crime, right? Like, I'm a victim. Like, like, why are you arresting the victim? Like, that's not how a good legal system works. That's not how a good legal, not a good one. The damn straight ain't how a good legal, and obviously we don't have a good one. So there's that. That's kind of already, you know, in the explanation. Niggas cannot say we have a good legal system. We don't.
On the flip hand side, though, it's like, I do understand it, because here's the thing, right? If on the police's end, and I don't mean to be sitting here and being the fucking police cosign, because Lord knows.
Oh yeah.
You know, you know what? We started this out by talking shit about police, so I think I can do a little bit of justifying on their end, right?
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is it's not up to them to really decide what happened.
Oh, of course.
So the last thing you want to do is not arrest him. Then they review the tapes. The state presses charges, and now you got to go find him. This guy's already left the country, or you just can't find where he's at. Picked up and left the store. Now you're the guy that let the murderer go, because because if on the flip side of that, right? If it was a situation that got proved to be foul play or something along the lines that weren't self-defense, and you were if you were family to the victim, you know, you would be sitting there and going, well, why didn't you at least grab him? Why didn't you at least bring him in? Why didn't you at least, you know, do something? I don't know. Am I off there?
I don't know. Because, well, here's my thing. Like, motherfuckers wouldn't have to do all this if they actually did, like, investigative shit at the scene of the crime. Like, it's very... The thing I've noticed about police is that it's very due process when it comes to the scene of the crime. It's very, all right, we're going to write this down. All right, we're going to make some statements. All right, we're going to go back to this shit and do some paperwork. That's part of the reason, in my opinion, why a lot of crimes don't get solved. Because there's too much fucking bureaucracy that needs to be done in terms of, okay, let's go and look at this. All right, let's go look at this. All right, you have camera footage? All right, we're going to look at that. We're going to review that right now. All right, you two, you stay over here with homeboy. All right, me and the sergeant, we're going to go to back. We're going to review this. And then, all right, we got the people in here. Come take some pictures. Like, where the fuck is that? Where did that go? Like, where did that shit go? Like, motherfuckers used to come in and take pictures of crime scenes, and where the fuck did all that go? I feel like
that was never police, though.
Like,
that was always detective.
But even still,
yeah, I'm sure the
detectives in fucking.
I'm sure the detectives.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you mean detectives are in NYC?
I don't know. See, because I want to be careful on what I think the police should do, because this is a situation where, you know, it's pretty easy to feel for the bodega owner, right?
Oh yeah.
However, you know, I'm happy that there is checks and balances in play, because police do play some fucked up games. So if they don't do certain checks and balances and they just jump the gun, because either way they can even use evidence to jump the gun based off of their emotions and what their stereotypes and racism is, or lack thereof, or biased, whatever, you know. They're not fucking imaginary people. This could be your nephew's friends, family, you know. I think that it then gives a chance in the court to, you know, get some people off that might deserve it, you know, because if it's like, okay, well, they just arrested me and they skipped this process, or they looked at this, or they used that to justify, you know, it gives you a chance on the back end. And ultimately, I think if I had to choose the back end of the crime, like the sentencing is like the most important. And in a scenario like this, I do feel that, you know, he's not going to get sentenced to life. You feel me? So it's like, with this process being there, okay, I'd rather the process make it shitty for you for a couple of days, even a couple of months, rather than the lack of the process fucking your life up. Because if you go back in time, how many motherfuckers are sitting in jail for life because of shit the officer did, not the court. The officer did to put them in a fucked up court system. So I don't know. I don't have really a stance either or, because at the same time I also feel like I don't know. Like I always think it's fucked up when I always feel like it's fucked up when weapons come to a fist fight.
I think Vaji feels conflicted because he's been thrown out of so many bodegas, and he's wanted a fair one with hockey. He's wanted a fair one, and they didn't give it to him. They ain't give him the fair one.
I'll put it like this, man, and you know, I ain't gonna use names because this happened to my homie, but One of my homies went up in the bodega wildin'. The op came from behind the fucking counter with a bat and cracked the nigga in the head. He got arrested, got charged. He ain't do no time. So, but it's like, I do want you to grab the nigga that hit me in the head so we can figure this out. Like, like legally. Nah, for real. Like, so I can't really just be like, oh, they shouldn't have grabbed the nigga. Nah, you feel me? He couldn't have called y'all first.
God damn.
And that's my boy too that got hit.
Ah, man.
And it was my nigga that hit him. I'm just glad I wasn't there.
Oh wow, that's conflicting. That's so conflicting.
Wasn't conflicting. I wasn't around.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna talk about it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, man. It gets slippery. Like, how would you feel if the person killed was someone in your family?
Damn. Oh man. You know what? Because I would think that it'd just be crazy because it's like, there's some footage I gotta see. I gotta see this interaction. If it's someone in my family, I'm like, I gotta see this interaction. I have to see this interaction. How did this play out? How did this play out? You know the people in my family. How did this play out? Wait a second. I'm
not gonna lie though. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Devil's avocado. You've also been on the end of some shady shit happening with your debit card at a bodega.
Oh yeah.
I've
also wanted to fight the nigga behind the counters. So it's like, I understand.
You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Like,
be very disrespectful.
I remember I walked into a fucking bodega and I think I had just got like my first check, right? And you know what it's like when you get your first check at the job. You had to wait a week and a half to get 2 weeks to get it.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's from like the week that you only worked like 2 days. So it's always like a shitty check. I was in like high school, so I think this was like a fucking like a mall job check. The check was $65, right?
Okay.
That's just enough to take $60 out of the ATM and pay the little $3 fee.
Yeah.
I walked in that shit happy as fuck. And their ATM took my $60.
Oh, word.
Then gave me a little number with the card. It was gonna be like another like fucking, I think 3 to 5 business days before I got my money back.
Word.
And it wasn't just the fact that it happened. It was the guy at the bodegas behind the counter. Like, it wasn't an Ak, it was a Poppy. Like, it was Poppy's attitude towards it. Had me ready to fight Poppy. Like, dog, this is your ATM.
Word.
I understand it's a third party, but it's like, I'm in here every fucking week.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can't at least, you don't even gotta give me the 60 in cash. You can't at least hold me down with something real quick. Like, yo, I know how, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly.
They're like, if I do a transaction and something fucks up with my card or whatever, it takes my money or whatever, like, I didn't see the video. What if he's like, it's not going through? And she looks and she's like, motherfucker, $50 just came out of my account and that was their last $50. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. I might want to fight the nigga behind the counter because it's like, yo, bro, you can help us. We don't know the dynamic between the people. We don't know what was going on. I don't know, man. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
I don't think Poppy wanted to kill him.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. You know what I'm saying?
But also, you gotta, yo, man, especially if this was in New York.
Oh, of course.
It's like, yo, stop fucking with foreign people in New York. You don't know where these motherfuckers have come from, bro. You don't know what they've done in their past life. You don't know why they're here. They had to make it here.
Yep.
Stop fucking with foreign people in New York, bro.
And they came here with gats.
I ate jerk chicken the other day. I had to stop eating it because I looked and the feathers were still on it. Think I went back and complained?
That's beautiful.
I did not go back and complain. You wanna know why?
Because ain't no antibiotics in this chicken. This is a fresh chicken.
Them niggas would have stabbed me.
They killed that chicken in the
You know on chicken? What's matter? What's problem? Hit me right with the little shit that they be chopping the half chicken up with. I'm good, bro. But that's sad. I don't know. I don't really have too much else to say about it. You got any other thoughts on it?
Nah, man. It is what it is. Just another day, unfortunately, in NYC.
Yeah, NYC is fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all niggas out there doing all y'all fuck shit y'all doing.
Yeah, man. The Prime Minister of Japan was actually shot. Shinzo Abe. Yeah, man. He actually got clapped.
Shiba Crypto?
Shiba Coin.
Oh, man. Yeah, what he get shot for?
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I actually don't know. It's not like he did something obvious to piss a motherfucker off like Abe Lincoln did? Like, he's like, you freed niggas? Like, yeah. We gonna clap you. I don't actually know. I think motherfuckers in Japan, there's a lot of problems in Japan. Japan is a dynamic place. Like, you know, they got a crazy ass work culture. Bro, like, they have a huge suicide rate because motherfuckers be working, like, 10, 12, sometimes more hour days. As motherfuckers ain't dating. Motherfuckers ain't fucking.
I mean, when you look at how small of a country Japan is, and how high up in, like, the world power they're considered, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of output.
It's a lot of output in such a small place. Like, I can see how shit could really be getting shaken up over there, especially in the government. Like, are they a part of, like... What are they a part of NATO or any of that shit? Like,
I don't know. They might be a part of NATO, but I'd find it very conflicting because we dropped a bomb. We dropped like 2 bombs on them.
So you feel me? I could see how the prime minister could just get taken out, and it's like niggas in the rest of the world is like, so still getting PlayStations or no? That's terrible. Totally get it, but what's cracking?
What's
with
good
the
with them Sonys?
Yeah, what's up with the update PS5?
My son is still waiting for a PS5. The supply chain is fucked up, man. What? Matter of fact. Clap him.
Take him out.
You know what the craziest thing about it was, right? Because I always think, like, when it comes to, like, assassinating, like, political figures, like, you gotta be a bad motherfucker, right? You know, you gotta be some James Bond motherfucking Jason Statham type motherfucker. I seen the picture of it. This is a regular ass Naruto running nigga.
But you know what?
Regular ass nigga. And those sometimes be the dangerous.
But you know he not the one that really did it. You know he's one of the ones that they pulled out of, like, the fucking... out of the chamber. Like, look, you're going to say you did it. Or we kill you right now. Like,
he actually did it. Homeboy made a shotgun. Like, like a homemade shotgun with, like, 2 pipes. It was crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Why you can't fuck with the Japanese, bro? They know how to make some shit.
John Wick shit.
They know how to make some shit, my nigga. They made PlayStation, Nintendo.
Yeah. Sega Genesis.
Pokemon.
When I was dead broke, your mama bought me all of this.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mario Kart, nigga. That's dangerous. Mario Party, that's even more dangerous. You know how many friendships that game is fucked up? That's a lot.
Squid Games.
That's that's definitely Korea.
Bleach. Inuyasha.
Bleach. He just name it.
Niggas made a lot of shit, bro, so I'm not surprised the nigga just whipped up a shotgun.
Oh, man.
Whipped up a shotgun in his tiny-ass apartment. Yeah. So, wait, how'd he make it?
Listen, I do not know the details on how to make a gun, but it actually shows a picture of it. You can look it up online. It's a picture. It's like, it was like taped to like a piece of wood, and there was like 2 barrels, like made of pipe, like right stacked on top of each other, and he shot homeboy in the neck.
Nah, son hit him with a Roman candle.
That's a fact.
Nigga just put a Roman candle down the tube.
That's a fact.
Son just had a weak ass neck. Nigga was like, yo, hit him right in the spot. Like,
son. Nigga said, pressure point.
How'd he make a bullet? Do they sell guns in Japan?
Do they? You know what? That's a good question. I don't hear a lot about gun violence in Japan.
Because when you first told me that the prime minister of Japan got killed, I thought he was like death by sword.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it was a samurai fight. Like, it was mad honorable.
It was mad honorable.
Like, someone came up and challenged him, and that nigga took off his business suit. He had the samurai shit on.
Not only did he take off his suit, he was like, I wait long time.
he got a dragon tattoo. I finally come for what's mine. Yo.
Prime minister drinking his tea. Let me finish my tea. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the tea.
Nigga like, I will fight you. Just give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? Nigga turns around and tells him a story. When I first killed your father, I knew you'd be back. Like, honorable man he was.
And when you killed my father, I knew you were a bitch.
Okay, I understand anger, but you must understand. Sit down. Yo,
them niggas duel to the death.
Okay,
bro.
I see you take hard way. Nigga starts walking up. He got the wood slippers on. click. His minions come down. They're like, all his security come down the ride. He's like, no. like he take his L like a man. Like, you feel me? Like after homeboy killed him, He walked over, like, all the security's in front of him. He stood there.
Facts.
And then they just parted ways. Like, like that shit was like the end of training day for Japanese.
He limped out. He's like, that shit was like Kill Bill. That shit was like Kill Bill.
He hit him with the 5-finger shit.
And then he with the 5-finger palm of death.
Yo, are we racist?
Yo,
is this racist? I don't know. I mean, it's funny because I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like,
listen, if I'm racist, Quentin Tarantino's racist.
Yeah, well, Quentin Tarantino's
so, like, it is. He just
keeps calling his nigga and passing off his art. Well, if I go get Jamie Foxx, everything will be alright.
First, like Pulp Fiction, I felt you, Pulp Fiction. Django, son.
You know what he said, right? He was like, man, niggers love Jamie Foxx. Niggas love Jamie Foxx.
That's perfect.
Nah, I felt like homie, before he killed him, like, he spent the whole day with him. Like, he had to, he learned a new fighting style, like, all that. Like, homie killed his pops, but it was just business.
Nigga brought him to the ramen spot, all that.
Yeah, that.